Merry Christmas, everyone. Sorry for the pause there. It's been a while since I've used my speaking voice, so. I just wanted to say I've been gone a while, because, several reasons. The elephant in the room, let's address real quick, is the copy issue. Um, I honestly don't think this is gonna affect anyone in the long run, beyond just simply having to mark videos as whether or not they're for people who shouldn't be using the internet anyway because they're not 13 years old. Uh, Frankly, YouTube every year seems to do this. It was SOPA one year supporting SOPA, which was really just a tool to shut down people who were criticizing movies with movie reviews that weren't backed by, say, newspapers or the media in general, like Rotten Tomatoes or pretty much any publication for major news. And then there was the YouTube Heroes incident, which I don't even think is a feature anymore. I never even bothered to look it up. Finally, there was actually the opposite, where YouTube videos had to be suitable for the advertisers, although really it was so they could attract more kids to the site because they wanted to produce more family-friendly content. So really, aside from maybe having to adjust to some changes in how I either address or start these videos, because I don't generally swear, and I talk about mostly toys, but I talk about toys from both stuff that's for kids and stuff that's for older audiences, like what we have here today. So that aside, and getting on back on topic, let's celebrate this joyous time of the year with a... Figure went into a hot tea there. This is a Kohl's exclusive set featuring these larger scale Jurassic World toys. There's a little label over there from Kohl's. I actually got it marked half off because it was on sale for Christmas. And we have a Pteranodon Blue Owen, a Proceratosaurus, a Dilophosaurus, which has a very unusual color scheme. I'm not sure if the smaller figures have this kind of color. I know there's a purple one, a purple Dilophosaurus in the smaller range. And another Indoraptor. Yeah, that's like my third one on this channel. Usually all these figures seen in this box set, are sold individually for $10, $15 or so dollars. But apparently Kohl's, and disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by Kohl's, it just happens to be what this set is generally called because it's exclusive to there. They put all of these larger scale figures, which, as I've gone over before, seem to be based off of, Hasbro's Titan Hero series. And there's all of them. So yeah, like most of the larger scale dinosaur figures, they have a one-time assembly where you can put the limbs, or in this case tails on. And Owen doesn't seem to come with any accessories, oddly enough. Although, for some reason, his hands are still posed as if he might be able to hold some. So if you've got like a G.I. Joe or one of the Titan Hero series, like an extra Stormtrooper or somebody who uses a blaster, you could give him a weapon. Trying to get through cutting these strings to get all these figures free. Now, because these figures are generally sold for only $10 as singles, there's not much in the way of articulation, much like the Titan Hero series that they're based on. Although the Owen figure has some pretty nice articulation. The elbows swivel out. This is what I'm talking about when I talked about the Titan Hero Star Wars figures before. The arms swivel out, there's elbow joints, there's knee joints, and the legs swing out. This is how much extra articulation an action figure like this should have. It's almost a shame he didn't come with some kind of weapon. Even a machete would have been nice, or a flare. Because, yeah, this is a pretty nice, pretty solid Owen action figure. The likeness is spot on too. The face sculpting is even getting picked up by the recognition on my phone. Let's just see if he stands well. Probably just gotta lean him in just the right way. Start with the Pteranodon. It has two pieces that need to be snapped on, and I presume it's actually, the limbs of the Pteranodon do come off. So, yeah, they don't just snap on permanently, like with the tails of most. And this one might be the only figure that probably could be put alongside other figures in a Jurassic World line, because the rest of these are completely out of scale, maybe with the exception of the Indoraptor, because it is the Indoraptor seems to be closer to its regular figure series size. Also, the Pteranodon, I think, yep, the only figure with mouth articulation. So I'm pretty sure this is essentially this is basically a reworking of the Dino Rivals Pteranodon. Oh. Just with most of the electronics removed. Over here is the Proceratosaurus. Quick fun fact, despite its name and appearance to a degree, the Proceratosaurus is actually a closer ancestor to the Tyrannosaur, despite its name, Ceratosaurus, and appearance resembling that of a raptor. Let's just stick that tail on. I think I gotta line up the... Yeah, and the tails are a one-time assembly. They snap in place permanently. Seems to be a thing for most of these figures. We have Blue, the only articulation being her arms and legs, although there is an ankle joint here. The mouth, as I said, does not open. So you can't put this Blue figure in a biting pose. Also, it doesn't seem to be in scale to other figures. It's actually closer in size to the Utahraptor figure I've looked at. Which, if this didn't have Blue's distinctive coloring, probably could be what this figure, if you wanted to put it alongside the normal figures, could probably be a stand-in for. Interesting thing is, the coloring is correct, but it's slightly off model because Blue has like a white outline near her blue stripe. But it's not on this figure, which you think wouldn't be hard to do, considering the larger scale. But this is a cheaper line. So, yeah, the cut corners really does seem to affect the detail somewhat. Up next is the Dilophosaurus. Much like all of the current Dilophosaur figures, the frill is permanently stuck on and can fold back at best, but it can't be removed. And yeah, ever since the figure I did a review of a while ago, there really hasn't been a Dilophosaurus with a removable frill. We have another tail assembly, one time. It's pretty long. And again, I'm not sure if any of the figures in the regular series come in this color. And it's a pretty vivid color for a Dilophosaur. It would be nice if the mouth on this one opened, obviously. And last we have the Indoraptor. Pretty solid. It's slightly less articulated than the last Indoraptor I looked at. Tail doesn't seem to want to cooperate and go in. I'll edit and skip through this if this takes too long. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the thing with these Indoraptor tails, you'd think they go on this way, but they actually go around the other way. Probably because this guy, it seems to be able to take both of its four legs and two legs standing positions. It stays in its four legs one, but you can kind of lift it up a little, and so it's walking on. So that's my return to form. With a Kohl's exclusive set. The thing about most of these figures is you can't really put them with any other in the line, except maybe the Super Colossal T-Rex could probably be in scale with these guys. I think I have it, but I can't get it right now. And on their own, they do make nice figures. They're pretty sturdy. Some balancing issues, but they tend to sort themselves out. And like I said, the Owen figure really could have come with something, because otherwise it's a very nice action figure. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and I promise, since it is now Christmas, there's gonna be a lot more videos in the coming few weeks. Stick around.